The Majority Report came out with a video. It was really just Emma Vegland and some other guy she was giving an interview to. And it was the racist exploitation of college athletes hits peak. In this, Emma says, people have to realize a lot of these kids are often come from poor backgrounds. So your solution shouldn't be to influence the minds of teenage kids. I worked in the middle school setting for 5 years of my life, and every one of those kids thinks that they're going to go to the pros and make $1 million. They're going to be something. You can't talk it out of them. It's a sign of their immaturity. So I don't think you should be coming in trying to, I don't know, influence a kid who's coming out of high school. You know, like a kid that's 16 years old, 17 years old about to graduate. They're going to disregard their entire high school education because of the fact that they're going to get paid in college. And you better believe that college coaches are going to make sure that they make it to their university. If they have that much invested in them, that much time, that much effort, when they are employees rather than student athletes, how much do you think they're going to care about their education? Care about them at all? They just need to perform. And if they don't, they will get replaced. Are you serious? We don't need a bunch of people out there wasting their teenage years spending money that they accumulate at a college with an 8th grade education. Emma says, and a lot of the times they're black, and that's a whole nother part of the exploitation. Exactly. We already know that. Like I just explained. And then she says something about blowing out an ACL or something. Oh yeah, and then she's like, okay, so if the kids blow out an ACL in college, then their career is over. That's not true. Bull got drafted. There was a kid from USC, I think it was, who played like 5 games and got drafted, okay? If you're great, you're going to be great. And that's why you don't pay colleges, but you provide the best, most excellent care. They already get really good care right now, but I'm talking over the top, extreme care. Guy went on about what happened at Northwestern. Yeah, they talked about that a lot because they wanted the students to unionize. I just got a few notes here. Oh yeah, and then she said a small chance to go pro is being dangled over their heads. You're saying that about college now. You'll make your money in college. You just got to make it through high school. You just got to make it through high school. You got to get through those remedial classes that we're going to make sure that you pass with no actual education from maybe your 2nd year in high school on. That's what you're doing to them now, and you're just pushing things back to a younger level. College coaches should not have influence on 14-year-olds. No. You don't pay college athletes. You don't dangle a payday in front of poor 14-year-old kids. They're going to do whatever it takes to get to that payday. You don't pay college athletes. It's ridiculous. I don't even get it. I don't even get what the argument is. Then she said the dude talked about not being able to move freely around campus, coaches checking in on you in classes. I've seen at the middle school level, they let a lot of stuff go by if there's a game and they're not academically eligible. They do makeup work and anyways. Emma talked about all the millions universities make and said the players get nothing. And then she said they're slotted into classes so they don't get an education. After the guy just said coaches are checking in on them and everything else, just to make sure they play, it's going to be worse when they don't have to do that. Just get them on the field. No matter what their academic eligibility is, no matter what, you're paying them. They're employees, get them on the field. You think it's going to be a better situation when they start paying? This is just ridiculous. I don't understand their argument. They didn't talk about the real substantive stuff. Oh yeah, and slotted them. Do you think their education is going to get better when they start paying them to just play sports? Do you think their education is going to get better? That makes a lot of sense. Scholastic opportunities, if you don't make it in the NFL, well, it's going to happen to kids who think they're going to get paid in college. They're not going to consider their scholastic opportunities anyways. You're even saying it. They just want to go there to get paid. They should get paid. That's their speciality, is dedicating all this time to sports and everything else. Okay. They have a 4-year scholarship and can get cut at any time. Like I said, I mean, I can just go back to the well of my main argument. What do you think is going to happen when they're getting paid as employees? They're going to cut them for, I don't know, wearing the wrong color sneakers. Then their career is over. Oh God. And then the whole thing ended with the fair pay to play that's going to take effect in 2023, where California is going to pay their players. I mean, the problem is when you start paying the players, they're not going to give a fuck about anything. Anything. They're not going to give a shit about the players when they start paying them. The situation is going to get worse. You don't need kids in middle school thinking, I just need to make it through high school to get paid. And for universities, helping them from middle school through high school. I mean, basically, just play high school ball to get better until you come to college where we can pay you as an employee. Cut you at any time because you're an employee. And not give a shit about your education. That's what you're advocating for. I know it may not seem like it, and it's a valid cause, but it's not. You stop giving the universities so much money. All universities have a cap that's allocated to their spending on the athletic program. Anything extra goes to charity. Anything extra could actually just go right back into the program. They just got to account for it, and they can't hide it in anything that's, like goes back into their pockets or the university's pockets. I mean, if they want to invest more in their program, they should be able to. It's just, you got to stop it, and I don't even think that's going to happen. They're going to find ways around it. They're going to pad their pockets more. But that's what you do. You take the money out. You limit the money. You don't give it to young kids. And almost at an undiscretionary level. With the Fair Play Act, that's just going to balloon things, blow it out of control. Oh well.